Well, today we're going to be talking about my hunting rifle of choice this year. And from a hunting perspective, I like a caliber like 6.5 Creedmoor. I shoot whitetail with it, pigs with it, things like that. And so I had this LRI 20 from JP Rifles built out so that I could take it to the field, specifically as a hunting rig. So we're going to talk through the configuration, the way I set this thing up, the ammo that I use, the mags that I use, and why, to give you a little bit of insight into how a rig like this can be just a fantastic hunting rifle. So from the muzzle, I run a nice little muzzle brake on it. When I'm running it right here around the farm, I'll take a suppressor and put it on this thing if I'm going to be going out and doing any night hunting, coyotes or pigs or something like that. And then it's 6.5 Creed with a 22-inch barrel. It's pretty light. It's not super heavy. I didn't put a thermal dissipator on this one. You know, those thermals, they pull a little heat off of the barrel. But as a hunting gun, I'm not going to be doing too high a round count where that matters too much. And I also really wanted to keep it as light as possible because I'm going to be running through the field with this thing. So didn't put a thermal on this one, but do have adjustable gas. And then I run the low mass carrier in these things. I don't go with the ultra low mass necessarily on a hunting rig because I want to make sure that I've got enough mass to run the gun effectively and consistently, even when it's really dirty. And then Magpul K2 grip, Magpul PRS stock. And then from an optics standpoint, this may look a little funny because you might not be used to seeing AR-10, AR-15 set up for hunting. But this one's super sweet. So I've got the Vortex LHT HD 3-15 scope on it, and it's got capped windage, you can see. And then it's got a really nice adjustable turret so that I can dial for distance, right? And it tracks true. So great scope for hunting. I've got, you know, my dope card up here on top of the scope all the way out to 600 yards, and it shoots lights out. And then I run a 6 MOA dot as an offset, and you may think that's silly from a hunting perspective, but here's the use case, right? So if I'm on and taking a 300-yard shot on a pig, and all of a sudden another pig comes running in real close to me, I've got 8X or 10X or something like that set up on my scope. I can simply roll the gun and shoot that pig that's close as well, right? Last thing I want to do is have to mess around with the magnification on my scope in order to shoot the closer animal when I'm out in the field. From a hunting perspective, I run the Terminal Ascent. These things are absolute hammers, the Silver Bullet. And then when I'm playing around from training, I run the Gold Medal Burgers, which shoot lights out as well. Mag options are great, right? I run P-Mags with the Terran extensions. And so I get, you know, 10 rounders. I get the 25 rounders. So lots and lots of rounds available in your AR-10, and that's one of the biggest advantages I see over running a bolt gun, especially for pigs, stuff like that. And so this is my hunting rig for the year. Pretty excited about it. Shoots better than I can shoot. Just a hammer out in the field.